Hello everyone, welcome back to Farm Simulator 17 Platinum Edition on a Stanchiel Apache. Today, as you can see, we bought this trailer sometime in the last few episodes. This one's full, and we need to get more out of here. So, we're going to go ahead and fill this guy up. And, man, that's loud. It's going to take a minute to fill up too, it looks like. So, we're going to run over to our baling area, our hay bales. And we're gonna fill up this this here mixer wagon. Hopefully, anyway, if we can. I need one grass bale. No, I need one grass bale, one straw bale, and one silage bale. So let's go ahead and just grab this guy right here off the top, and we'll take it and put it in. And I don't know how much is left in it. I think it's empty. I think I just emptied it. I just fed the cows. I just cleaned everything up and kind of picked up around the farm a bit, so that we would be ready to do this when I started recording. So just kind of picked up around the farm. You know, in the last episode, we bought field number 3 in the time lapse. If you didn't watch the time lapse, go check those out. Popsky makes some great 8-bit music, and I've been using his stuff to show off. We bought field number 3, and it's just sugar beet field. So instead of buying the big, huge sugar beet harvester and being out, you know, $500,000 or whatever ridiculous amount it was, I went ahead and just bought the one that you pull behind the tractor, the top remover, and the pull behind trailer, so that we could save some money, because I have been doing a lot of side work. So I'm staying off of the side work for a minute. We're going to try to do some of our field work and taking care of our animals, as we do have plenty to do around the farm. So there's no real need to rush. Let's just drop that guy off there, and we'll go ahead and just move around here. So if you watch the season's Let's Plays or episodes, then you will know that I picked up a mod, better steering, and the steering wheel is still pretty jerky because I am still using a keyboard. I have not picked up a steering wheel yet, or pedal. Funds are a little low at the moment, so can't be buying extra things, especially that cost a couple $100. So at the moment, I'm still using the keyboard, but there's a mod called Better Steering, or some more realistic steering, something like that. Either way, let's check on the cows real quick just to make sure how much food and stuff they got. So this is full. Everything looks good for the cows for now. They are a bit dirty, but we'll do some cleaning up around them here in a second. But I picked up this Better Steering mod. So the steering wheel is still kind of jerky, but overall, using this, it's a lot easier to steer with a keyboard for me. It may not look any better, but it definitely feels better. So I'm definitely enjoying this mod. I don't think I picked up anything else. Oh, realistic ground something 4. It's basically, oh, I didn't get any of that, did I? Let's just put that down a little more then. Back up. Should I get some more of this? Realistic ground mod, something or other. I don't know exactly what it is. There'll be a link in the description. Or not a link, but a list in the description of some of the more realistic mods I'm using, if you want to try those out. Just because I do really enjoy them. Also, I am going to start another season's Let's Play at some point in the future. Not right this second, but some point in the future. Before we do anything else, let's go get our sugarcane harvester going. I told you in the last episode, where we were actually playing and not a time-lapse video, that I was going to figure out the sugarcane thing, and I was very frustrated with courseplay because nothing was working right. I mean, it was pitiful. Nothing was working like it was supposed to, ever. So I figured out the sugarcane deal. You got to have a longer trailer. Now, using something like the Man or the Tatara, something like that, and the big trailer would probably be the best bet because it's the longest one. But if you want to use a trailer that will work, you want this one. The AgroLiner Kroger I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. But you want this trailer. This is the one you want right here. This will get you there. This one will do it, and it will work just fine. So, we want to hop in this guy. We want to tell him to drive course. We want to hop in this guy and tell him to drive course. And we can just hang out right here and kind of watch them two work for a minute. I don't know if he's going to fill up before he gets to the end of the field. Can I get past him? I can. Okay, there we go. No, he's not going to fill up before he gets to the end of the field. Get away from him a little bit. The engines are super loud. But this should work fine, because he's going to get, what's going to happen is he's going to get to the end of the field, and he's going to make this weird turn thing back, and then kind of turn back up the field right where he's driving, or right where that harvester's driving now, or pretty close to that. Then he's going to back all the way into the harvester. And the other trailer just wasn't long enough to trigger. Just wasn't long enough to make that trigger. This trailer is longer, and we did spend the remaining money that we had on this and the sugarcane harvesters, because, well, we're going to need sugarcane. Also, increase the turn radius of our harvester, which doesn't seem to have done much good, because he's still, I think maybe making it bigger would help, making the turn radius bigger maybe, but he's still turning like really wide, so we're gonna have a little bit of cleanup to do. Also, I think after this, after the next, not this harvest, we got 2 more harvests because we just plowed this field. So here you go. He's gonna back in, and he's gonna do a fantastic job of doing so. There we are. And you missed just a smidge there to begin with, but other than that, it does pretty good. So I think the sugarcane deal is figured out. Now let's hop out and let's go check on our still getting a frame rate drop on this side over here next to the house. I'm not real sure why that's happening, but I'll take a shortcut here through the weeds. Let's go get see if our slurry tank's full. If it is, we're going to go drop some slurry on this field that I just harvested. I think I did that off camera. I don't think I did it on camera. But we're already set up and ready to go for the field for planting. But we don't want to plant. We want to... let me get my camera around here. We don't want to plant. We want to do slurry. So we're just going to go field work. I think, yeah. I'm gonna go field work. You know what? Maybe it would be under fertilizing. I don't think so. I think it'll be under field work. We'll just tell it field 1, 12-meter distance, and tell it from current position. There we go. And we want to do a headland of 2, probably. Now let's calculate. See where that ended up. Perfect. Alright. Well, that worked out pretty well. Let's just get turned around here, I guess. We'll have him drive course. 15,000 liters should be enough to do this entire field, I would think. There's still 15,000 more in the tank over there, as we do have, yeah, 16,500. So should be good. Wrong tool for this mode. Okay, so we need to be in stop driver. Well, we need to be in fertilizer mode. Drive course. Yes? Yeah. There we go. Perfect. He just had to get everything unfolded. So this thing is really nice. I like this. I like this slurry spreader. And I feel like we're going to get a better yield for crops. Doing this, and then we're going to take our, I forgot the name of it, let me go here just quickly. Going to be under the Stara, yeah, the Fox 11 with the seeder attached, and it's, oh, huh, ET also has some cultivators. That's pretty nice. I didn't realize that was there. I've never used any of the Coon DLC for this. Also have the Big Bud Pack stuff installed, which is funny. That stuff is just massive. It's way too big for the stuff we're doing. I mean, this thing's 24 meters wide. That's massive. That's way too much. Way too much. Either way, yeah, the Fox 11 We're going to take it with a seed box attached to it. By the way, I'm just hitching a ride around here to these other tractors. We're going to take it with a seed box attached to it and lay down our oilseed radish and cultivate this slurry in as we go. So maybe should account for some of our, some more of our fertilizer. So it should be better all the way around. Alright, we want this guy to drive course. We want this guy to drive course. This guy right here is doing a fantastic job in this field, honestly. Also, I think after the next harvest of our sugarcane, when the fields need plowing again, how about that? The fields need plowing again. We will take our sugarcane field and flop it into either soybeans or wheat or something, or barley or canola, or as some people have called it, that I didn't realize this because I'm not really much of a farmer, oilseed rape, or something else in field 14, and we'll switch it, switch sugarcane over to either field 1 or field 2, and do wheat over in field 3. Now, we do have sugar beets, so we can do more sugar beets now, which would be interesting, I guess. I need a tractor big enough to go get the... anyone big enough to go get the... Well, dang it all. I think the 180, the Star Max 180 we just used there would have been good. I guess we can use the old Case 1455 XL here. We need something to go get the sugar beet header to at least remove tops. I'd like to do it both at the same time. It looks like these guys are having trouble down here. Oh no, they're not. They're still moving. Okay, good deal. Alright, let's get out of this frame rate deal here. It just kills me, the whoa, easy. There we go. Just getting to the cab here makes it easier. But yeah, so in my Seasons playthrough, we're using a couple of different realistic mods. I got Dirty Rain-On, so when it rains your tractors don't clean up as much or at all really. They clean up some, but not like you know, they would just clean themselves off. That doesn't happen now. Because, I mean, realistically, if you got a muddy tractor, just raining is not going to help it, especially if you're still using it in the field. It's going to make it worse. So, I think that was pretty cool. And also, using, what other one was it? The more realism. Yeah, the more realistic game, more game realism, whatever it is. I'm going to put a little list in the description below of the videos that I'm using, the realistic mods. I'm not going to list every mod I've got because I've probably got 150 mods downloaded. I don't necessarily play with all of them, but I've got them downloaded, and some of them I've got installed, some of them I don't. So there's no point in listing all 150 mods. Oh wow, he ran out of slurry that quick. That was fast. Okay, well, I guess we need to get back and we'll get him fixed up. Is this thing on the back? Oh, okay, it is made for a front. Alright, well, we're going to take this tractor and let him do the stuff that the Stara is doing. And we'll bring the Stara down here to get this stuff. I think... No, the Stara won't do it either. We need another big tractor. We definitely need another big tractor. This is not going to work real well without at least one. Give me a second and let me get all this sorted out real quick. Alright, well, this guy's almost finished. So I'm going to let him go ahead and continue just because, well, I had to set a refill course for him too, so it made more sense just to let him go ahead and do it. We are going to take this guy and go ahead and start him up though, and it looks like our Bison is just about done over there, which is nice. It's going to be nice having two of those once we get this third field started up. Let me double check the working width of this thing. 3.1 meters. We need to go ahead and redo this course, I think. So I was going to use that one, but we'll just go ahead and set up a new course quickly here. Field 1. Current location. And we want to do a single headland or a double. Let's do a double headland. And there we go. Make sure it looks good. It does. We're also going to need... Hold up. Look at this guy coming in. He's going to set and wait on that thing to be completely ready to go, I do believe. So no need to wait on him to move anymore, because he is probably not moving. I don't know, he might. He might recognize that it's done and go ahead and go do that. Alright, let's get this guy in place here. We should be able to save this as field 1, box 11, cultivate. I can't spell if you guys didn't notice. Cultivate. That's close enough for me. That may not be the proper spelling, but I'm going to go with this. Cultivate, and we're going to drop that in the folder with planning and refill. We're going to come here and we're going to tell it this, and then seed refill. And then we're going to hit drive course. And then we're going to jump out here in just a second. We're going to go grab this guy and get it out of the way. And we're going to head to the store and pick up the rest of our equipment for sugarcane. Oh no, stop, driver. That's not what I meant to do. And we get that. There we go. Nice. Alright. Looks like the bison is completely done. So we can get our windrower over here, or our rake, I guess, and get it going on that. Should be good. I'm going to take this back around and drop it off at the slurry refill point. And we do have a regular manure going into the trailer there. It's just easier than having to come clean it up every 10 seconds. I know it's a little bit weird and probably not very realistic, but it works. Alright, the little Massey 4709 has roughly enough horsepower to do this. I don't think this is the big one. No, this is not the big one, so this should be fine. We don't need to turn it or anything, we just need to do this so that we can bale it up. And I think I already have a preset for this. Build 2. Check under field 2. Windrow. Load. Nice, we do. And it's already set. We can just go drive course from here. And she's going to take time and unfold this, I think. Maybe. Oh, you know what? I bet it's in the wrong mode. It was. Drive course. There we go. Put it into field work mode and let it do its thing. And now we have to go get these two off of here and head to the store, and we'll finally get to our sugar beet here in just a minute. I've been trying to get over there for a little while now. So what I may do, I know this is not the proper way to handle this, but what I may do is get a follow me situation going on field 3 and use the stars to do so. Just because I feel like that's probably going to be the best option that we have at the moment. So we want to pull up in front of this guy here, just to block him. Okay, never mind. The one time that you choose to drive around somebody. Very nice, thank you. We're going to get him to follow us. That's not at all what I said I wanted to get in. There we go. Get him to follow us back over to the farm. And there we go. Everything is looking good. The windrower's doing its job. Cultivator's doing a great job over here. It should go refill when it gets empty. We do have a slurry refill set up as well. So everything's working good. Gonna see you at the store. Alright, we're at the store. Do a little shift F there and get that guy to stop back behind me. And I don't think we can pull this. I think we have to push this thing. But if we can hook up to it, we can at least get it back over to the house. And we may have to let the Star Max 180 there struggle with getting the sugarcane trailer back and forth to the place so that we can use our big Massey to do this part. This is quite a big We unfold this thing. What's the things for this? Pipe out. You know, that's it right there, isn't it? All of it. What kind of storage does this thing have on it? I didn't even look. Sugar beet harvesting. 6,000. Okay. It holds 6,000 liters. It's not bad. Where does it put them? Does it put them back here in this? I guess it does. Okay, well that's kind of cool. And the pipe is on the right side of this, which is kind of weird. Normally it's on the left side. Very neat piece of equipment though. Never used these, never done any sugar beet harvesting, and never done any potato harvesting either, which we will probably not do here. May do in our new series that's going to be starting. It's a seasons series, but it's only 3 days, and I'm trying to go full-blown realistic with it. Mostly in cab. I've got a mod that makes you start inside the cab, like if you teleport to each vehicle or when you get in or whatever, automatically puts you in the cab of the vehicle. Which is one reason I'm driving in cab more, is to get used to it, because I've never really played that way. I've never played a more than not realistic, I guess. But I'm using all John Deere tractors in it. So, or try to anyway. I'm going to have a couple of like old Massey Fergusons, and if I find some old tractor mods and stuff, I'll probably use those too. But if there's any other tractors you can think of, let me know. But it's going to be on the old farm, the village, or the old village, the farm, whatever it is. I can't remember what the name of the map is, but I will be sure to link it or list it in my list of mods for that series when I start it for sure. Great, it's a beautiful map. It really is. It's going to be fantastic for doing a seasons mod on, I think. At some point, I'm gonna pave this or make it dirt and just make a pass through here next to the cows. That way we have a road on this side. Because if that's full of silage, then there is no road here. So, all right, let's drop this off here and tell this guy to quit following me. There we go. I just want to pull this thing around and maybe get it ready to offload some sugar beet, because there is going to be a ton of it, I feel like. So there we go. Let's just go ahead and turn that off. Now let's get this guy pulled up over here. Yeah, this tractor does not like this at all. He's not a fan. This tractor is not quite big enough to handle this, so we've got one tractor big enough to plant sugarcane and to do sugar beet harvesting. With that, I guess I could have. How much is it to lease the big one? To lease it is $39,000 a day. To lease the header is $6,000 a day. To lease this would have been what? $7,000 and $1,000. So we probably should have just leased it, considering that we're only going to be using it every so often. But I would like to do more sugar beet. So we may switch the sugar beet in somewhat with everything else here. Just put it in rotation. Are these guys done? No, not quite, but they're close, man. They're doing a fantastic job now that we got that figured out. So sadly, I am gonna have to switch these tractors out because I think I need this big Massey right here. So I shouldn't have to stop him. This is the one I need. I am gonna need this big Massey to do this, and I think this might throw off our sugar beet. Our sugar cane. Let's find it here. Let's just get up in front of this guy a little piece here, and then stop. I think it's going to be under field 14. Running cane, I think, is the one we want. Let's eyeball it real quick. That is indeed it. Alright, drive course. Driver. Drive course. Nope. I'm going to start with the combine here. Okay, well. Looks like he wants to go do his thing, so we're going to let him. Go ahead and select manually. I'm going to tell it that. Once it hits the field, it should recognize it. I'm not saying it will, but it should. Once it hits the stop sign there. No combine in reach. Waiting to fill levels reached. We have this in combi mode. Let's go look at this guy's settings. I'm pretty sure this tractor's got the settings saved. Give me a minute to figure all this out. I know this is kind of a weird situation here. No, there we go. Okay. It just took him a minute to catch up and realize that the sugarcane harvester was at the fill level. So we are good to go. And let's go get our sugar beet on. Alright. I want to see if this thing... Oh yeah, we should be able to get just about anything through there. No harvesters, of course, but these little guys should fit through there pretty well. So I want to... I do want to set a course for this for course play, but I want to figure this out on my own too. I would like to use this thing at some point. I think that'd be kind of cool. Field work. There. This is field 3. Auto detect. Current location, and we want to do probably one headland. Going that way. Calculate. Okay, where did it start at? Right here. That's not bad. Let's see if we can just get this thing turned around here. Without running over too much stuff. Now, I do want to do a bit of this on my own here. And I can start path, or start driver at any time. Let's just get rid of that for a second. B. I want to do that. Is that removing the tops? It looks like it is. It is. It's leaving the sugar beets. Okay, so we're on track here now. No, I don't want to hire a worker. I want to lower and turn on. I want to change tool. Lower harvester, turn on. Pipe out. Lower harvester. Now everything should be working, correct? Indeed it is. It is picking up sugarcane. That is pretty neat. I've never used this thing on my own, so using this for the first time is very, very cool. This thing almost does not have enough horsepower for this, though. We do need a slightly bigger tractor, I feel like, even though this tractor is pretty large compared to the size of the equipment. Oh, there's where it holds it. Okay, there's the basket for the sugarcane. I mean, for the sugar beet. That's pretty cool. We do want to make this turn kind of weird here, but we're gonna have to. We'll leave some of that sugar beet behind, I guess. Which is okay. We can come back and clean up around it as needed. Now, we're gonna go ahead and let our... No, sir. No, sir. You're supposed to be driving a headland. You're gonna drive a headland. Nope. I don't know where you're going, but you're gonna drive this headland. Okay, you know what? Let's just drive you back over to the start, because you're obviously not gonna do what I need you to do. We'll just drive him back over and let him go from the beginning. We got to play with it a little bit, which is cool. I do need to set up a course for dumping sugar beet, though, from our tipper. Which should be easy enough. Didn't take me but a minute, but either way, I'll do that off camera. I'm not going to worry too much with that. Give me my mouse. There we go. Drive course, and let's see if he does it right this time. Let's see if he's going to drive this headland. He is. That's good. He might pick up some stuff we missed as well. Let me get some of this off screen here. Kind of getting in the way. Looks like he's taking a much straighter line than I was. I was kind of weaving in and out there. Alright, while you're doing that, I'm going to go do all this over here. Alright, so we got our sugar beet harvesting started, and we'll pick up with that in the next episode and see how he's doing. Our windrower should be just about finished. Should be. I guess we could hop over here and take a look, couldn't we? Looks like he's done. Oh no, that's this one. This guy. Yeah, look at this little Massey go, man. He's doing just fine with this. He's even pulling it pretty quick, too. 11 miles an hour. That's not bad. Anybody else? Looks like our other tractor over here, our case, is about finished as well. He is not done. You've only done the headland, sir. Continue. Why did you stop there? You need to go refill. Okay. Hang on. Cultivate. And seed refill. That's the only thing you need. Of course. It should be the only two things you're concerned with. There we go. Going to seed refill. Okay, good deal. Let's check on our... whoa, where is he at? Oh, there he comes. No, that's this one. That's that guy. Let's see how this guy over here is doing. They are entangled, so to speak. Looks like somebody made the turn a little tight there. We're gonna have to swing out just a bit. And, of course, there we go. Perfect. Looks like they're on the last row too, so this should work out real well. I'll come back and clean all that up off camera. We do have our sugar beet harvester going, although he is full, so I'll take care of that off camera. We're going to have a lot of sugar beet out of this, I can already tell. That's going to be sweet. 6,000 liters off of that right there. That's not very much at all. And we got this whole field to go. Either way, we will catch up with him in the next episode. I appreciate you guys for watching. I am Deuce. I will see you in the next one. Later, everybody.